right. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Follow Lingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questo è Impostore and Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat shows. Pensieri tangentiali. Form me another tangential pod chat show. We'll be working on a podcast soon. The next coming. We'll be working on it soon. It's just those types of days and times. I don't know. I look forward to it. So we got something to look forward to. Thanks for ordering merch. Let's see. And books. We do books there. Let's do shirt. Alright, we got the books and shirt emoji. Ordering merch and books. We got that emoji. Alright, and then I want to do unboxing. Maybe this is where I'm gonna use my emoji. Unbox. And then unboxing vid for merch and books. We'll leave it like that. Oh, well, I'm gonna change this one too. Have a little fun. Do that. Boom. Alright. Order merchant books. Bada boom, bada barrio. So there's that. And Dillo search. Type some. Ladies, do your squats. I got some workout gear for you. It's a nice color, huh? Today was chill. Got a Metroid. What up? Oh, Reese, your name is different. I didn't switch stuff up. Sky Shouter. It's an interesting name. Sky Shouter. We got a gift. Grazie is how you say thank you in Italian. Prego is how you say you're welcome in Italian. All right. So I spy with my little eye up in the sky. So we got a sky. And then shout what you're talking about. Ease it all about the hokey pokey. Tell a little jokey. Joke, stroke, pinch, poke. Roll me a coat. That was in a flip-flops, whenever it wants. That's what it is, flip-flops. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's like the things of as of recently, like there's been a couple like little different changes. But mine, because at first it used to say my other one, like if I ever went into like a live stream or something, they'd be like, thanks, spiritual. And I'm like, why are they calling me that? But the one part says spiritual bandit Kim Dynasty. But now the at is actually showing the at. And so um, the at is it's better, the graffiti jungle, at graffiti jungle. I like that. I like it like that. There's those such of things though. So yeah, it's been a couple people just like seeing their name on the other John. So that's been that. We haven't been yeah, that's what it showed up when you came on. It showed Graffiti Jungle or Spiritual Bandit. Those Johns were. I like it. I hope that it's showing Graffiti Jungle now. Like, but the only reason I keep the other one up there is because like that's what things kind of sort of used to be. Things kind of sort of used to be like spiritual. Okay. Yeah. But that's why I like the bandanas and just certain stuff. It just all of it just feel like it kind of sort of goes all together. Kind of sort of all goes together. So haven't done it. Let's see, Metroid. I gotta get through Metroid again. Right now the phone was on 1%, literally. But it's charging, so we'll let the phone charge up for a bit. And then from the phone, I'll put the Nintendo Switch back on the charger. And then after that, we'll go to the iPad. I think it's a preference. I think I don't know. Yesterday I got to a point where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like trying this some more. Got a little bit further. I think hopefully like it's just my last run through on Metroid was I slipped up on one part, man. I slipped on one part. Blessed and highly favored, too anointed to be disappointed, too blessed to be stressed. So I slipped up on one part. I just walked into one room and then I just let them do too much damage. And then I had almost perfect health getting up to that point. And then to get to that point, I was like, yo, I let them do too much. Been a busy week, staying warm, supposed to be raining all weekend. Yeah, I didn't even. I think that was one of my things about this week. It was this week. I was like, I was just now like, bro, it's a little colder than usual. So, and then when I checked the weather, John, it was like it's dropping to the 40s the whole week. So I was like, oh goodness. So that was the thing. And then I guess the only other part was about the rain, and the rain was supposed to be coming. So, yeah. Uh, Cold and rainy. Rain don't even go with the fall. That's supposed to be a spring aesthetic. So it's just like, hopefully, I mean, it's gonna come and pass. It'll come and go. So like those little Johns, and it'll be, what else? Yeah, it's just that. It's as long as those would be like the added little challenges to the day. It'll be like the smallest little challenge, but then it's like, all right, just making sure, you know, the in between the period of time that it's not raining, certain things just get done. So it's just like me getting to one place, that's one, and then once there, just just like, all right, go here, come back, and just being able to find little spots. And yeah, it's just really navigating that part. So, but those will just be like, just get through it. It'll just be all right. It'll just be all right. Um, so I gotta get back. I'm not sure if I need to continue. Sometimes it's like, oh man, do this or do that, and then sometimes it's just like, to like yesterday felt sluggish, and but still it was like just kind of like, all right, cool. Today, well, hold on, today Friday. Yeah, I didn't design any new merch or anything like that, and I also didn't like, if I was, even if I had a computer and went to design and do anything, it would have been to, if I even if I had a computer, the only thing I would have did was like update like older previous stuff, which is kind of sort of what I did the last time. So um, these are like, these are those things where it's just like, I don't know, or just not sure if, you know, uh, because sometimes it's like having the space and opportunity to do certain things and doing it, and then there are times where it's like, all right, don't have the opportunity or space to create this way. And so that gives me one of those, that's the one thing I'd be sitting here trying to figure out, right? Well, because you see, like, how do I say, some people look for like that one thing, right? Just that one thing for whatever it's supposed to be, right? Some people look for that one thing. And so for me, sometimes I'm like, the fact, if I'm not able to sustain it at a certain point in time, like, so I'm like, all right, is it that? Should I focus on that? Should I be doing that type of thing? If I'm not able to sustain it and keep it going, is that something that I should be, um, giving a lot of time and energy or attention to? Because, one of the thought processes will be, if this is for me, then I should be able to like have to just keep, just be able to keep certain things up about it, like so that I can, you know, uh, get better at it, work on my skill, my craft, whatever, right? So that's one, because one logic or whatever could be, it should be easy for me to continuously do this, tap into this, and navigate that space. The other part would be to say, what if that is something to press through? What's that? What if that's something to push through? Like, push through this, and how do I say that? Like, is that a part of a process or journey as well? Like, to say, all right, I have to push through this, and persevering through it will, yeah, that type of thing. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure. Again, sometimes I'll talk circularly so that I can kind of sort of get the gist of it. But in one space, it's okay, even if this is what I want to focus on and this is what I want to do, and then even though there are challenges, hurdles to overcome, to get over and get through, then then I have to go through that. I have to overcome that, go through that, and at some point maybe it does get easier. It does reach that point, but maybe that's a part of the whole thing. Like, you go through those and then it becomes such an easy thing for whatchamacallit. Now the only other, again, like, so it's, I like to just go like all the different perspectives within it, right? So then the other side would be like, well, also going down a certain path, and then it's, now some ideas only exist to lead you to the next one. Harmony, you do you, when and where you can. And so one of the ideas is, well, some ideas only exist to lead you to the next idea, you know? So there's so many things within that. So it's like, okay, I've been working on this for so long, and then pivot, go in this direction. And then, because, like, some people can look at like, well, why didn't you continue to work on this, flush this all the way out, and, like, really just commit to this one, which we'll call it. But it's like, this works out, doing this, working on this, this, there's a lot of nuances within that. There's a lot of nuances within that. Do you go down this path that's like, you know what, this is easy for me, I can do this, I don't get a lot of pushback with that, you know, or go down this path and it's a lot, it's tougher. I get pushback and this, that, and the third, and da da da. Along that path, do you choose the harder road? Do you choose the harder path? And it comes, and you never know what path could lead to multiple opportunities, multiple opportunities. May these problems, those type of jobs, uh, is where it's not a fork in the road, it's an octopus in the road. It's like, now it's like, yeah, I can go here, 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 do all of these things, go multiple. But that's one of the jumps, like with like playing Metroid. It's like, oh man, do I go down here to take this elevator, go down here, take this elevator, go up this door, that door, which door? And then certain doors are blocked. I can't get through that door, so I go to another door, and then I got to come back to this space and area for that part. Anyway, it's just like those types of things. Um, Willing to just go explore. You know what I'm saying? Explore life. Explore life. That, and that really, I don't even know how to as explain that. Not to say certain things is just like fun, or they can be, but to really just explore life, to say like, all right, this part of life, this part of life, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I kind of sort of look at like, that could be part of like a holistic lifestyle, a holistic life, like just like, all right, yeah, I did that, and that, even like the parts that people would consider like the low parts of life, or the parts that they wouldn't want to experience, and you're like, all right, we did that too. um, Doing certain, and just a lot of different things. So that's what this one of the whatchamacallit is like right now. But I think one of my biggest, so there was this, well, this, okay, it was like, you watch a certain YouTube channel or just a certain video, and I watched one of her videos, and this is the one video that just like, this, Well, and this is one thing that like being positive and you know what I'm saying, maintaining a certain mentality. That was the one joke. Like if you watch some of the videos earlier in the year, I was at some point I was like mentioning really talking about it, and it was like, okay, well, what has to happen this year? So the she stated it as write a letter dated December 31st, 2025. So what should have had to happen? Um, Hot Ones still yet to try it. Chicken and rice, bro. You got it, hey, bro. The barbecue, see, yeah. You the barbecue spicy Jones, bro. The barbecue spicy Jones, bro. I stand behind it. I guarantee it. Even if they don't know me more than they know the person behind the person at General Mills, Pepsi. It's a brand name, bro. You gotta try them drinks, bro. Spicy barbacoa, bro. Though barbecue drink. Um, so what was I about to say? Oh, December 31st. She said, write a letter dated December 31st, 2025. What would have had to happen for it to be one of the best years of your life? And it'd be like, and I was really like, yo, like this and the third one. And yeah, this, I don't even know how to like phrase certain things. I don't even know how to phrase certain things because again, I think one of the questions was, what's the toughest thing you ever had to do, right? What's the toughest thing you ever had to do? And, you know, if you had to just say, like, oh, like a certain year or a certain time or whatever, right? And then, like, you can try to minimalize certain things. So, like, this was, you know what I'm saying? This was, you know what I'm saying? But to rank those type of genres. Um, so, yeah, I don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know. Like it's really like to again day by day, take it one day at a time. So uh, it was that, but so that's the one that kind of like makes me upset or mad, but just be like, yeah, this ain't one of them type of years. You know what I'm saying? This ain't one of them type of years. But she had another one though where she was being consistent, you know, trying certain things out, and then but so one of her other key things was the fact that um, it was now there was one girl I seen what she had was doing or whatever, and she it was her website was literally if a brand wanted to like collaborate with her and she was on multiple platforms, her website was literally like just this one page, and it was just like for brands to really like try to connect with her like however they would want to or whatever. And so the one show they had talked about like that, and I don't know, like that's one of the like the actual like that's just another little side thing to like to try to do or you want to happen in the sense of all right, this can be work out however that is, right? But I think I'm not sure who she had partnered with or whatever. But I do remember this one girl, she wanted to work on her vlogging, and then they ended up sending her a camera and doing all this other stuff, and then now that's all she gotta do. I'm like, yeah. Yo, I forget what she wanted to like work on her vlogging. She wanted to work on her vlogging, and I forget what she was working with. She had some type of setup and whole little thing, but then like whatever camera company she was what you call it, they ended up like sending her like a content creator package. You know what I'm saying? A content creator package. So like those things are cool. Those things are cool. To like see those happening, but the other is like to see it happening and then to like know it happened for some other people or somebody like you know what I'm saying. And then there's a whole bunch of other little things, but just like that's the thing. That's just something that's just like cool to just kind of see that. So that'd be something like kind of trying to look forward to. I was gonna look at Okay. It's now what? It's now Saturday. It's now Saturday. Um, Now I'm gonna look at these other. I was looking at the NBA games. Looking at the NBA games. So again, I just thought that it was kind of interesting that on the first day, the Thunder played and the Warriors played. Then the next day, it was a whole bunch of games. Then the next day, the Thunder played and the Warriors played. Then the next day, it was a whole bunch of games. And then today, um, so we had a couple games today. Let's see. The Bucks beat the Raptors. I think that was expected. 122, 116, 6 points. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't a blowout or nothing like that. The Hawks and the Magic, 111, 107. Hawks won that. All right. The Cavs beat the Nets, 131 to 124. That's a 7-point spread. That ain't too bad. The Knicks, 10 points over the Celtics, 105 to 95. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's see what else. And then what else do we have here? The Heat. Whew, the Heat. 146 to 114. The Heat bust the Grizzlies. The Heat bust the Grizzlies. They got a dude named Nikola Jovic. He scored 20. Bam scored 24. Khalil Ware scored 19. Jamin Jacquez Jr. scored 17. And then, sheesh, bro. The Heat 146 to what did Ja even do anything? What did Ja do? Ja had 12 points. After that, Ja had whatever game he had the other day. Ja had 12 points today. 12 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Let me lock you. Let me see anything else. Spurs. Okay, Spurs still. Spurs is up. Let me see. Wemby had 29 points, 11 rebounds. 29 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Read after chicken and rice. I don't see anything else. Hold on. I'm not sure if it updated for you. Let me see. I'm gonna see if it like matches up here. Let me go here, and then I have used. Not sure. Oh, yeah. Nothing. I don't see anything else. Nothing else is like popping up. Nothing else is popping up. Make sure my glove don't fall. Nothing else is popping. Like just what all I see in the chat. I don't see. I just had to remove that one person, but I don't see anything else in the chat after that. So all I saw was all I saw was the chicken and rice word. No, that's the last thing I saw from you. Oh, Losing your leg. Talking about adversity. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see anything about that. I didn't. Um, yeah, all it says is still since you ate some more hot ones, so still you have to try it, still eating chicken and rice, and then the next thing I see is read after chicken and rice. Might have used another word. Title of the love stream out here. Sounded like, huh? What? Does it? Could it? One charger, 3 devices. That's it's a crazy title, but I mean, certain things have to go certain places. Yo, but then there's that one video. Yo. Okay, what other games? Spurs beat the Pelicans 120 to 116. I'm the Charger. Pistons beat the Rockets 115 to 111. Wizards beat the Mavericks 117 to 107. The Mavericks are now 0-2, huh? The Kayshawn George had 34. Mavs. Anthony Davis had 27 and 13. Cooper Flag had 18 and 5. He did better than he did last time. PJ Washington had 18 and 9. Yeah, they need Kyrie, bro. They need Kyrie. And what is Klay doing? Klay Thompson had 8 and 4. Hey, Klay might have to leave Megan alone. Well, I mean, he hasn't been doing well for a while anyway, but still. Game 1 World Series was tonight. Don't watch much pro baseball. Game 1 World Series. Baseball is ending. NBA is beginning. And NFL is in between. Let me see. Jazz and Kings. Kings beat the Jazz by 1 point. Who are on the Kings? Yeah, I don't know nobody on the Laurie McConnon. He had 33 points for the Jazz. Keontae George had 18. Bryce Sensabaugh had 15. On the Kings, Zach LaVine had 31. Malik. The Kings, again, if the Kings beat anybody, they have a collection of veteran players that are just like, they either semi-nice or whatever. Zach LaVine, Malik Monk, Russell Westbrook, Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, Dennis Schroeder. They got some people. If the Kings beat people, there's like, nah, they got a collection of veterans on that team. The Kings is like, I would be very wary about them. The Timberwolves is doing. The Lakers is busting the Timberwolves. 127. This game not even over yet. 127 to 107. Lakers up 20 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, this game over. On the Timberwolves side, Julius Randle had 26. Anthony Edwards had 31. DiVincenzo had 13. But on the Lakers side, Austin Reeves 25. Rui Hachimura 23. DeAndre Ayton 15 and 8. That's all right. Luka Doncic. Luka had 49. 11 rebounds and 8 assists. Luka Doncic just had 49. Luka in his bag right now. Ooh, the Blazers beat the Warriors. Trailblazers. I'm trying to see if I name. Denny Avdija? Denny Avdija had 26. Jeremy Grant had 22. Shaden Sharp, not Shannon Sharp, had 12. Donovan Clingan had 14. Tumani Kamara had 19. And Matisse Tybalt had 10. That the Blazers beat the Warriors 139 to 119. Curry had 35. Curry had 35. Jimmy Butler had 14. I told you I don't trust Jimmy, bro. I don't trust Jimmy for nothing. Jonathan Kuminga had 16. Draymond Green had 12. Hey, this just me. Hey, opinions are like whatever, and everybody got one. This just me. See you, Space Cowboy. Long day. Be safe. A long day on the weekend? It's crazy. Stephen Curry. Okay, I don't trust Jimmy Butler. I don't trust Jimmy Butler. But they need somebody. I just don't think Jimmy is it. They need that other, like Clay. We still miss Clay, bro. Clay is missing on the Warriors, bro. The Splash Bros was a thing. Jimmy Butler's not it. I think they should still be looking to find somebody better than Jimmy Butler if they were trying to look for a ring. If they were trying to get a ring, I think they need to find somebody other than Jimmy Butler. If they're trying to get a ring, I think they should find somebody other than Jimmy Butler. He's just not it. I don't trust Jimmy Butler. Suns Clippers. This game is waxed already. The Clippers. Again, the Suns got Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks had 21. He's scoring more. He was that villain of the NBA, but he's scoring more. But it ain't. The Phoenix about to. They won their last game, but they about to lose this one. Where's Devin Booker at? Devin Booker had 18. It's those type of things where Devin Booker has 18, but with you are the only star on this team. Grayson Allen. I feel like I don't even know why I know a name like that. Grayson Allen. I don't know if that's also a person in the NFL. Great. Devin Booker. It's one of those. You're the only star on the team. Devin Booker has to score like 30, bro. Devin Booker has to score like 30. Devin Booker has to score 30, bro. He needs to average 30 this season. Okay. Now, with that being said, let me see. Let me see something right here. What did Wemby do today? Wemby had 29. Look at this one. So, let me see. Okay, that game is over. This game is. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. See one more thing. What was I looking for? Where's Magic, Pistons, Rockets, Jets? What? What else, bro? Whoa, I'm not sure what was I just looking for? Oh, the Rockets lost. The Rockets are 0-2 now. Kevin Durant had 37. Amin Thompson, Steven Adams, Robert Sengun had 17. Jabari Smith. Sengun had Joshua Kogi, Clint Capella. Clint Capella's up here? He only had 2 points. He only played 4 minutes. Sengun got a whatchamacallit, bro. Jabari Smith played the daggone near whole game, bro. Jabari Smith played daggone their whole game and had 11 points. Sengun. Okay. They only lost by 4. They lost their last game close to the Thunder. I think the Thunder beat them at one point. So, let's see. Lakers game just ended. Luka ended it with 49. Austin Reeves. We had 29. Mavs. Bro, I gotta figure out how to keep going back and forth between these games without it going. It still don't. Okay. Bro, this didn't move up too far. Cause I gotta do like a little. I don't know why I just want to do like a little recap type jump. Oh, the phone doing all right. The phone is at 50%. Phone is at 50%. I'm probably gonna have to. Nope, but I need it from here. Okay. All right. Yeah. What else? That was not today. The Wizards won. I don't know who this guy from Georgia is, bro. Swiss Canadian player? Is he a rookie? No. He signed with the Wizards last year. He's a second year. 24. He was in a 2024 draft. He fired. He was selected on June 26, 2024. So he would have played 24, 25. He would have played last year. Okay. He a second year player. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get up here and just, but if there's things to remember. If I go to the Bucks, Giannis had 31 and 20. Okay. Giannis had 31 and 20. Okay. If I can remember this. I could just write it down, but Giannis had 31 and 20. What did Ja didn't do anything, right? Ja had 12. Ain't that his jersey number? Ja had 12. That was his jersey number. Spurs. Wemby had 39? 29. Wemby had 29 and 11. Wemby had 29 and 11. Rockets. KD had 37. He gonna need some help from Sengun.